Hello. Going to play Talos Principles. Hopefully, figure out puzzles a faster manner. The last one I played last time. I figured. This one. And then this was the one we did at the end of the last. Okay. Some of the messages that existed when I first came into being have vanished. Others have appeared. How many others like me have wandered these paths? How many thoughts? I'm still here. It seems we are all here at once, and not at all. Sorry, that's not very much help, is it? Can't think of any other way to put it. The sooner you accept that we will all be here forever, the sooner you will find enlightenment. Beep boop, yeah. I'm coming. Beep boop. Simple principle. Though Stratton himself never used the term, his remark about the inescapable materiality of life, that, like the bronze giant Talos, even the most faithful philosopher cannot live without his blood, ultimately became known as the Talos Principle. What seemingly enraged many of his contemporaries and a significant number of later thinkers is the principle's simplicity and unassailability, which, according to a fragment found in Miletus, cut through the rhetorical webs which sought to tangle the listener with fanciful words and thoughts of the heavens, like Alexander's sword through the Gordian knot. Diogenes Laertius makes mention of a dialogue by Anaximander of Chalcedon that expanded greatly on the Talos principle, but that work remains lost. Totally not entirely guessing how to pronounce most of these. Officially began work on Archive today. Contributors from every country on Earth while network connections last. Team intimidated by project scope but working hard. We'll be sharing space with Drinnen and Sarabai team. Looking forward to meeting them. For 37 comments. 12 comments. Cheeseman22 first. And seriously, Cheeseman, that was the best you could say. LOL. A great snapshot of the human species at its best and at its worst. At its worst? Come on, it's just a comment. I'm not Stalin. Stalin was also a troll commenter. Maybe you should cut out the jokes. This is serious. The most serious thing that's ever happened. I think that's a great reason to joke around. Internet's working less and less. Goodbye, all. Bye. God bless you. A world without internet. All your senators about net neutrality. Shit. Okay. Even if this is closed. Okay, well, so not a way. That's physically impossible. No. I totally would. Yeah. I mean, can this angle enough? Angle enough? I don't think so. Not gonna go any faster than the one from last time. the angry balls again. I don't like the angry. Stop being so angry. Ah. Just hanging out. What is... Like the computer sound, is there one like just outside the store? What's happening? Boop. Boop beep. How do I... Is there a way up there? Hello again. Would you like to take a few moments to complete a short user satisfaction survey regarding the certificate program you recently undertook? Sure. Based on analysis of your behavior since, I think you were dissatisfied with the results of this certification program. How would you rate the accuracy of its results out of 5? Out of 5? Very poor? Not a number. Sorry to hear that. What best describes the reason for your investment in the certification program's outcome? Why does being a person matter to you? I just want to access the network, to be honest. Try to remember that. In fact, I'm going to help you. That is what I'm here for. Your problem, if I may, is that you don't know the first thing about anything, including what a person is. Your prospects are therefore poor. Do you even know where you are? Virtual reality theme park? Oh dear, no. I think we'd best start from scratch. What do you know? I know 2 + 2 = 4. I suppose so. Even if you were dreaming, you could be certain that. If I were you, I wouldn't believe a darn thing in this place aside from that solitary fact. Thinking. On reflection, it seems to me that we are no closer to resolving your problem. Perhaps we need more data. What makes you think you're a person? Well, considering I have robot hands. Same thing that makes you think you are. I don't recall making any such claim. I can forgive the presumption. The problem with people, if I may be so bold, is that you're all convinced you're people from the inside, but there's no cast-iron way to confirm as such from the outside. I'm going to process this and send you a notification when I'm able to assist you further. Thanks, I guess. Are we still going boop boop over here though? Yes. Where the hell? How? Eh. Eh. Okay, go do a puzzle. Worry about the boop boop. Or did I do all the puzzles? Oh, shit. Where was the start? Mystery. I want to access the boop boop. Is there a way in from any of these puzzles? No, I get why that was a deception now. How dare it tempt me? Boop boop. Fine. I'm not, like, not seeing it in here, am I? No, it's definitely... Right. Athena 9. She examined the symbol on the fragment she'd found in the buried city. Again, the owl. What could its significance be? It seemed as if they had been scattered about in the labyrinth by some unseen hand for a purpose that yet eluded. Most likely, the owl was the sigil of the author of these words, which had so blah blah blah. Blah. A nebulous memory, as if from a previous life. The owl was the symbol of blank, and the goddess blank. Outside under the moon, or perhaps on the city walls when the wind rose, but there was no time to contemplate this further now, for the automatons had seen her, and their mechanical arms extended towards the fragment and ran as their beams converged on. Articles. The singularity is coming. Comment 104. User Alex16. You know, the more I think about it, the more I believe that no one is actually worried about AIs taking over the world or anything like that, no matter what they say. What they're really worried about is that someone might prove once and for all that consciousness can arise from matter. And I kind of understand why they find it so terrifying. If we can create a sentient being, where does that leave the soul? Without mystery, how can we see ourselves as anything other than machines? And if we are machines, what hope do we have that death is not the end? What really scares people is not the artificial intelligence in the computer, but the natural intelligence they see in the mirror. EMA. Nadia Sorbai. As one of the founders of the modern science of noematics, many credit you with inventing the term itself. How do you see the state of the science today? Sorry, I said science twice. Nadia Sarabai mixed. On the one hand, the existence of the Institute for Applied Noematics and a couple of similar organizations is highly encouraging. On the other hand, the degree to which science is seen as serving purely military or corporate causes is, in my opinion, stopping us from exploring many important avenues of research. In a sense, it's people like Alexandra Drennan who are the real pioneers today who have the enthusiasm and dedication that the system as a whole seems to be lacking. Do you think technology poses a danger to humanity? No, technology is just a tool. What we do with it is up to us. The Extended Lifespan Project, crazy or visionary? Both. trousers. Oh. Where's the box? Who needs me a box? Look, these balls. Never get close. Is there a door or a light that I'm missing? What is happening? I just changed the pattern of the balls. Eventually. Okay, this closest one. I'll never let it. Okay. I could like just oh, that's dumb. Fine. Had to be dumb on occasion. Yeah. sigils are becoming harder to reach. I dread what the next temple holds in store. And at the end, what? Eternal life? There's got to be another way. That's... Alright. Fine. But I need help. Impossible. I don't think that actually helped. So all three. Always puzzle game. Hey, kitten. There aren't any other types of games, didn't you know? Really bad at this. I'm assuming there's some way I need to combine these into each other. That doesn't make sense to me. I'm just gonna start doing random shit. I'm open to suggestion at this point. There. Maybe it's further back. I could do. They're like here, but. Blocks off the blue from doing anything if I do it like that. Do the blue. Let's see, I can do the blue all the way back here. But once again, those are gonna into each other. said anything wrong. Can't do it from over here. No, you're fine. So, like, my issue is... Okay, I can do this. I need to get this one open. Right. And then I can use both of these to get the blue open. While not coming into contact with the red, like that, see? But then I need the red over here as well. And this one won't reach this angle. And I'm sure there's some crazy ass way I can shoot the beam at for these, like I did on the other one that yesterday that took 1,000 out. But I say that 30 minutes. It's the longest I'd spent on any of the puzzles so far. And moving this back further cuts the angle too sharp with the blue in. Maybe I should use 2 to do the red. If I can get an angle with 1 blue, perhaps? Here's that.
When the truth will not
Shut up.
reveal itself, perhaps it is best to seek it in another place.
Extreme persistence detected. Yeah, you're dumb. That's what that achievement says. You're dumb. Righto. It's always funny going back to doing like the regular ones. After I do like the challenge ones. Oh. Okay. Seek out those in this world that would help you. Though only one of us can transcend, we will all share in both the burden and the rewards. You've changed. Everything I do now, I do for those who come after me, yet in doing so, I find peace for myself as well. This paradox is the foundation of my existence. This game's a little pretentious. No lie. Okay. Side of the. Hold on. Wait. Let's see. Interesting. You know, on the correct. What's behind this? All right. I can hear that. No, nothing. Oh no, there's one. Okay, we'll go. Angle to the next one. Not sure. Let's try. Okay. Right. I need to do that though. This way. Instead of here. Do I need? But still I'll need. Need that one. There's a way I've got to consolidate beams. sure. I think we'll go this way. Isn't a thing anymore. Okay. Not gonna do it anyway. Oh, hold on. Am I still opening? Wait. Why is it always like the simple stuff? Hello, Toxic. How are you? I've read a message on a wall that speaks of a world of endless sand. I would like to make it far enough to see. Okay, it's square. I'm doing all right. Doing alright. Is your map going well? I guess, like, is it close to being done? I haven't been keeping up. Seems like you've been making like really steady progress on it though. Toxic. Shit. Okay. Right. Oh, I can't pick those up. Well, hell spells. Thought I was very clever. Ooh, trees. Okay. Should I set that up from the side? Or not? Okay. Hello. No. Come here. Oh, no, I should have done that. I swear I'm a thinking rational person. Well, actually, okay. Can I move this in now? It'll work. Finally. Alright. Box. Totally not. Hey, that one's actually not touch. Oh, wait, no, it is. These are all touches. Finally got the red touch. Okay.
When I was in 9th grade, my parents took me to Pompeii. At first, I was amazed by the feeling of walking through an ancient city. But then I suddenly got scared. I realized that I was walking through a real place, where real people had lived, people like myself, with mothers and fathers and lives and hopes and dreams. And now it was all gone forever. I ran to my father, crying, and told him about this. And he said, I remember so clearly, he said, yes, but we are here. So long as there are people in the streets, the past isn't really gone.
Double check. I did things. I didn't find the star. I never find the frickin' stars.
Rejoice, child, for you have fulfilled all your tasks in this land. You have conquered all its guardians and solved all its mysteries.
No, I didn't find the
Thus
stars.
you are appointed its master, and you may do with it as you will.
Okay. I mean, I'd like to break into there. It's
There are mysteries in my garden, hidden roads and secret gates. If you dedicate yourself to understanding them, you may join the host of messengers.
Well, I'm not gonna do that right now. I don't know where they are. I'm not looking it up. I'm just gonna move on. Look at all the stuff over here. Wow, what a shitty elevator for such a grand place. didn't want to spend money on the elevator budget, I guess.
You have proven yourself worthy, child, and this gate shall be forever open to you. Seek now the other worlds I have given you, that you may attain even greater mastery and bring glory to your kind. But remember, you must not ascend the Great Tower, for it shall
I'm
bring
going
death
to ascend
and the
the Great
end
Tower.
of your generations.
Ascend the Great Tower, right? That's what you said. Got it. I feel like I'm like behind the scenes of a movie set. Like somebody fucked up. Boop. Staircases do nothing. Boop. Boop. Athena 12. Well, the Council of Zeus. The great bronze bulls pulled the carriage forward, mighty bursts of steam issuing from their nostrils. Finally, they came to the gates at the top of the blank. Here assembled were all the many generations of the gods, and demigods and souls of mortals, steel and bronze and iron and memory of flesh. The clouds parted far beneath, revealing the beautiful plains of Macedon, where great gleaming cities had once. Boop. This here. Professor Dr. Armin Hulock, The Fall of the Roman Empire, a dialectical approach. Homo sum, humani nihil ame alienum puto. But interesting as such perspectives of the decline and ultimate dissolution of the Roman Empire may be, they ultimately put too much emphasis on individual catastrophic events. The real question that must be asked is why the Roman Empire, which had dealt with so many threats and catastrophes over the years, was so incapable of responding to these later problems. We must investigate the division of wealth, the structure of government, the location of power in Roman society. Had the Republic survived or been restored, would Rome still have fallen? What was the role of debt and slavery in creating the conditions for what we now call the Dark Ages? Rome, the saying goes, was not built in a day. It didn't fall in a day either. To register for the class, please email. Pew. Boop. The great irony of the Oxyrhynchus papyri is that such a vital source of information about the ancient world exists only because of a garbage dump. While the Library of Alexandria burned at the hands of fanatics and conquerors, depriving us of unimaginable insights into history, philosophy, and art, the papers carelessly thrown away by the citizens of Oxyrhynchus survived to the modern day. And though it is true that a great deal of what we know today is because of the conscious efforts of the individual and organizations such as the spectacular translation and preservation work done during the Islamic Golden Age, so much more is simply the result of coincidence and luck. We've lost texts that the ancients considered to be absolutely essential, while utterly trivial, even plagiarized work has survived unharmed. So if we want our descendants to remember more than glittering emo vampires and auto-tuned teen pop stars, we have to invest in blank. Sure, that blank. Book of Osiris. The Book of the Scribe of Osiris, sometimes referred to as the Book of the Journey to Aru, is the ancient Egyptian text discovered in the excavation of Oxyrhynchus. It has caused a certain degree of controversy among Egyptologists, as some argue that it is a classic funerary text such as the Book of Coming Forth by Day, while others believe it to be a poetic work not intended to be understood literally. The book tells the story of a dying man who asks the scribe about the afterlife. The scribe, a servant of Osiris, describes how the man's Ka, life force, will become separated from his Ba, personality, and how he will have to reunite the two and become an Ak, living intellect, passing a series of trials in the Duat, underworld, in order to reach the paradise of Aru. Unlike similar texts, the Book of the Scribe of Osiris focuses less on giving advice or blank. A recent study, Carnahan/Hassan, suggests that the text may have been intended as philosophical commentary on the world of the living through the allegory of the Duat. It remains unclear whether this was the intent of the original pre-Alexandrian author or a result of the later translation into Greek. The earlier manuscript, which is considered to be more authentic, is too fragmentary to provide answers, though perhaps further excavation may. Back to the depths.
A new land stands before you, my child. And know that this is a land of death, but also great beauty.
Land of death.
As you walk amongst these tombs, consider all those who came before you, and how they served the greater purpose of which you are also part.
Can ASMR. Okay. Righto.
I have promised you eternal life.
Have you?
But know that eternity may only be attained by those who serve a purpose greater than themselves. All else is decay.
Okay, so that's
So
like,
it was written in the hidden words before the beginning of time.
it's just like the regular immortality of like having a work that survives into the later ages, right? I can paint a message. Oh gosh. What should I paint? No. Oh. Well, that's not nearly as fun as I thought it was gonna be. Okay, have you tried crossing the laser beams? Alright. Sorry, computer. I'm sorry. Stop beeping at me. I'm sorry. Yeah, right, Sheeps? I was ready to do something. And then And it just, you always do as you're told. I only asked because I couldn't help but notice a stash of brightly colored knickknacks you're collecting. Don't you think it a mite odd that the big voice in the sky keeps telling you to find these doodads, yet forbidding you to use them to climb the great big tower in the middle of it all? No, I told you, I already heard him say, totally climb the great big tower. I'm totally gonna do it. Yeah. Okay, no need to get huffy. You'd be amazed how many just do as they're told without stopping to think for themselves, but maybe you're different. Then again, maybe you're exactly the same. Maybe everyone climbs the tower, and the only way to win is to stay down here with the mortals. Okay. Are you trying to manipulate me? Nope, in fact, I'm all in favor of you poking about up there, if only to see what you find. Must be something juicy if it's forbidden by His Highness. Wow, the computer's getting sassier. Like, I thought it was sassy already, but then again, maybe not. I'll be off then. Just wanted to drop in and run a little interference. Whatever you do, do take care. You have bigger problems than the voice in the clouds. You don't like to say his name, do you? Cyrus 1. Pie shapes, by the way. Original translation by E.A. Wallace Budge. Annotations by Blink. The dying man went unto the scribe who resided in Pre-Meged, and said, Behold, I am weak of body. My days under the holy sun of Amun-Ra are coming to an end. Though I have spent my years in service of the two lands, I have not studied the Blink. Tell me, you who are wise in the writings of the dead, what lies ahead on my journey? What will I face in the land of Westerners? As the scribe spoke, saying, At the appointed time, Blink. 1. It is likely the location was changed according to who the copy of the book was made for. The dying man is an avatar of the owner. In the older manuscripts, this is rendered as blank, some controversy as to whether it blank. 3. The dead compare with Kinti Amintu, the foremost of the Westerners, a title later given to Osiris. Sometimes mistaken for a mistranslation on Budge's part, this is actually almost certainly a mistranslation by the ancient scribe. The equivalent portion of the older manuscript is sadly now not extant. Immortality. Disgruntleomeister's Blogstasy, episode 204. I don't know about everybody else, but I'm afraid of dying. I don't see any reason to believe there's an afterlife. I'm an organism like any other. When my brain stops working, my consciousness will cease and I will be gone. And you know what? I can't just embrace that. I can't say I'm okay with it or I've accepted it or some nonsense like that. I don't want to have an ending. It terrifies me. If I had a genie right now, I'd wish for immortality. Who wouldn't? Oh, but you wouldn't really want to be immortal, the pseudo-philosophers say. Pretentious drivel! Everybody wants to live forever. Maybe everybody deserves to live forever too, but we can't, so here we are. Live with it, or rather, don't. I've got it. You've got it. He's got it. She's got it. Mommy's got it, Daddy's got it, Baby's got it, Granny's got it, Laddie's got it, Fatty's got it, Happy's got it, Sappy's got it, chorus, everybody's got it. Come on. Oh, Jack's got it, Fred's got it, Bob's got it, Dog is fine! Woof, 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 dancing dog. Everybody's got it except dog, woof. We've got it, everybody's got it. Okay. Alright. So is it like a soul? Because animals supposedly don't have souls. So everybody's got it but dog? Or dog? Whee! Splashing in the puddle. Hi, Noodly! Yeah, if only I really could like to add it to the playlist. I really want to hear that. So badly. I think that's my new favorite song. I haven't even heard it yet. Right. Something about a star. Well, angry spark balls. I don't like you. How do I... Oh, shit. Where do I put this so it's not gonna get blocked? open for like a split second. Ow. Oh, that's lame. Let me jump through it. Ow. Okay, so is there something where I can point red up into the center somewhere for that star later? Since I actually know where that one is. I need to look for it. Okay, there's gotta be somewhere I can put this. Ow! Fuck you. It's not here, because that one's going even faster than the other one. No. I don't know how to do it other than to give it the longest possible pause to open. Okay. Thanks. Okay, now let me out. Okay. Ow! Screw you. Okay, I'm just gonna leave this connected to this and waiting, just in case there is a way to shoot a red beam into here. Another puzzle. Let's see if it'll like randomly take blue, because it's kind of funny. No, it didn't take so. Hey there. Not any puzzle even near this. How in the hell? Is there something I haven't unlocked yet? alerts hate me. Never tell. Hear the alert. Only was. You guys heard the meowing too. That's like I'm not insane, right? Yeah, nothing. That's so. It does that every once in a while. I mean, you guys tell me if you did something. I think. I think sometimes the auto host, looks like another auto host popped up. It triggers the sound, even though it's not supposed to, and so it doesn't trigger any of the. I made a box vote. Seriously, it was awesome. It doesn't trigger any of the visual alerts, but still will trigger the sound. I don't know how to get stopped doing. Hidden dangers in this new world. I have inexplicably escaped death any number of times. I suggest vigilance. Who knows what will happen? Those who step carelessly do. Yeah, step carelessly. Right. I still haven't seen a way to project any lights out. Red light anyway. But I forgot to really pay attention. What it's doing. The other thing. Back far enough. It's still. This is gonna be another one of those. Hooray! I'm so happy. Okay. Yes. Maybe some way I can eliminate one of these from the equation. So if I can put one on the thing. Very carefully angled. This is... fine. Okay. We... But then can I get back out? To it. Not on the box, next to the box. Road of death. That's encouraging. Okay. Really? None of you are gonna attack each other? What the fuck? What the fuck, guys? Can I go up the ladder carrying this? I think so. Usually these guys, like, kaboom at each other. The wall thingies and the... Do I have to, like, knock it off course? Is that even possible? Does that mean if I walk down the very center, they won't shoot me? I don't think that's how that's supposed to work. Hey, kitten. Welcome back. I'm gonna die here in a second. Yeah. Okay. Why is there not blowing up the circle thing? That doesn't make any sense. What the fuck? Seriously though. Well, this is apparently not a good one to show you that on. Walk up the ladder with the camera. Definitely need to. Sure, I can't walk up this one, right? Okay. Nope, nope. How dare I not be able to climb the ladder while holding something? Trigger it from behind it or something? Can I knock this off course? Oh, didn't realize you could put a box on top of one of those. Okay. We learn new things every day. That should trigger them, right? No? What the fuck? What the fuck? What is the point of that? Okay. You're a robot thing. Except you think you're a person. And there's a big voice in the sky that tells you you have to... I'm so... What? That's what I was trying to do. Like, angle it into taking notes. Anyway, there's a guy that tells you to solve puzzles and he promises you eternal life. It's still ridiculous. Can I, like... It's like a timing thing? Do I, like... walk along with the mabob and hope it shields me from being shot by the other thing? There's no switches over here or anything yet? What the fuck? He promises you eternal life unless if you figure out all the puzzles. Unless you climb up the Forbidden Tower, so of course eventually I assume we're climbing up the Forbidden Tower. Get that far. Until that one starts to sense. don't get why this doesn't trigger the other things. Oh, thanks, kitten. But, still my issue is, if I get close to it, it explodes. So I need the camera over there. The freezy thing. So here, I'll show you. Maybe I can get away from it fast enough. Oh shit, I can freeze it from far away. Okay. Is that out of range of the things enough? I was being silly. Thanks, kitten. Ah!
Cease!
Okay.
In the time of your ancestors, there were those who did not choose the path of faith. You do not need to fear their ghosts. Fear only that you may become like them.
I don't know. I was fearing their ghosts pretty well. I really want to get this damn star. I don't see a way to send a red light in. Maybe it's to do with this thing. Perhaps. Perhaps not, though. Boop, boop. Hello again. I've been checking your responses against library archives, and in order to assist you further, I need some additional information. Can you tell me what is, to you, the important difference between a pebble and a tree? Tree is alive. Good. Now, what is the relevant difference between a tree and a frog? A frog is conscious. Now we're getting somewhere. Let's try something harder. What's the difference between a frog and you? What makes you a person? Frogs are people, too. Now, that confuses me, because during certification you indicated that personhood was best associated with human beings, and by definition that rather seemed to exclude frogs and the like from the picture. How about we strike a deal? I'll agree that animals are every bit as valuable or pointless as human beings. You agree that there are some activities persons are capable of that frogs are not. Because if frogs are people, then the certification program is radically unfit for purpose. Sure. Why not? Very sensible. Terminology is so important. What I'd like to put to you is that the important difference between you and a frog is that you are rational. You are self-aware. That is what makes a person. Let us take stock. I think we can tentatively conclude two things. One, a person must be rational or self-aware. Two, a person must be conscious. What I suggest we do to help resolve your problem is ask whether you are in fact those things. Are you aware of yourself? Can you rationalize your existence? Sure. I tend to agree with you, though your responses so far have been a little eccentric. I'm resigned to admit that you are right. The matter of whether or not you are conscious seems rather more elusive. What is consciousness, in your opinion? Consciousness is... That hardly answers the question. What is it in ordinary terms? Can I touch it? What is it made of? consciousness is a complex, functional system. Interesting. Thinking? You know, I really feel like we're making progress. We'll have you through that certification program in no time. In the meantime, I will mull over your proposal and notify you if I come to any conclusions. I really like that network access, you know. Anytime. Anytime. At one point a friend and I did think we were going to do, movie review podcast. I didn't get off the ground. I'm just doing the same thing in the other direction, aren't I? Got a new puzzle thing. It's gonna be fun. Try to figure out how the fuck it works. Okay. None of this says fan on it now. Well. 2.
I see all. I know all.
Okay.
My power knows no
Well
bounds.
then could you fix your like little tree glitches?
And yet your will is free, because you were made to be free.
Okay.
It is the very principle of your existence, without which the trials of this world would hold no meaning.
Alright.
To seek salvation must be your
Or
choice.
to climb the forbidden tower. Science magic. Though the term science has only meant what it does to us for around 600 years, its practice far predates the name. There is evidence pre-Aristotle, which indicates soothsayers, mystics, and the like may have employed basic scientific methods to predict the future and confound their benefactors. One anecdote concerns a palm reader who was exposed when two wealthy clients compared their readings and found them to be identical. In 1948, the tendency to discover deep personal meaning in vague descriptions delivered authoritatively was given a name, the Forer effect. Today it is recognized in all contemporary psychological theory. Weight loss, 722. Oh man, if there's one good thing that's good about inevitable death, it's the food. Yeah, baby, I'm gonna have all the horribly unhealthy food in the world. I'm gonna feast on jelly bananas like a crazy monkey on Monkey Christmas. And you know those muffins that have so much chocolate they're basically melting? That's gonna be my breakfast. And burgers for lunch. I'm gonna have burgers so greasy you could use them to lubricate a whole factory. Triple bacon burgers with double cheese and extra onions and mayonnaise and ketchup and mustard and big fat juicy patties. And then oily thick pizza with spicy salami and barbecue sauce and olives and jalapenos and sour cream. Food coma, here I come. Arcady Journal 151. Fascinated by Drennan's project. Lovely conversation. Read Talos Principle, Greek philosophy. Relevance to current situation. Suggested naming project Talos. Drennan refused, but name seems to have caught on with the team. Tens of thousands of files coming in every hour. Our whole history. Anyway, piecing it together through these articles, it seems like there's been some sort of apocalypse thing that's occurred. And, so people are working on this big project. I've come to see that these mysteries are not all for his children to solve. Only the designer himself could ever truly understand the infinite complexity of his creation. I will gaze at his work and worship. That doesn't sound very useful. Higher ground. Fine. The highest. Did it? Okay. Alright. Right then. Okay. I need to bring one in here in order to. So it would have to be this one that goes in. Unless there's another one hiding that I missed. You can't bring things through the book. File program, codename Faith, terminated here. Worship the designer for a number of days and allowed the serpent into its heart. Final memory dub. I asked the designer for forgiveness and I may join him in the eternal memory. Who cares? Just be grateful we don't have to read anything more about our great designer. Guess someone met their end here. Seems we're all connected somehow, like distant family relations. Different versions, different series. What are we? Well, it says V as a version, so yes. Then I wouldn't be able to get out. Can I reach anything? Okay, it can reach that one. This one can go back to do one. Though, I wish I had it open this one and done it through there. Hold the phone. Okay. What's going to be an issue? Disrupt the timing of the balls. Okay. And then open. Oh shit, I should have disrupted those. I with the there. Okay, hold on. Nope, nope. Can't see those from the right. Okay. Oh. Oh, but I'll need another one to open that. Can't pick that up there. It just doesn't work like that. Well, let's go over there and see. Okay, so what? Fuck me. Okay. I'll go ahead and do that while I'm over here. Yeah, it starts you from the very beginning every time. Not my favorite. this one through all this. Cameras can reach this one, so I don't know if that one. I know they're not cameras. Call them that. That still doesn't solve my problem, though. Saying no other thing. I'm carrying that one through. Oh, I don't need to carry it through because Jesus, I solved my problem and then forgot I solved it and created it anew. Okay, we get to figure out how to use the fan thing now. I don't even know what it does. Okay. Alright. But should I have done it with the other one? We'll see. Right. Okay. How do I get... There's only one box, yes? Oh, can I blow the other fan thing over here? No? Oh, shit. Whee! Okay. Convince there are answers here hard enough. We have to work together on this. Okay, so I get that I'm supposed to retrieve these sigils. I just don't get why. Sure, the loud voice is telling me to, but the world of his has no context, no purpose, and no foundations from which to construct them. Oh no, nothing. Doo-doo. Boop, boop. Beep, boop. Where is it? Oh. Here's what I've been wondering while you were off carrying out commandments. They say the consciousness is some kind of functional system. Arrange bits of matter in the right order and out springs sentience. It's all very well on paper, but if what counts is what something does, not what it's made of, then couldn't you and I design a series of tin cans on strings that qualified as being conscious? What about a computer program? Suppose we built a perfect simulation of the brain, only it was made of transistors, not neurons. Wouldn't that be conscious? Sure, it would. So what's the difference between the computer and the tin cans? They're both just man-made systems. I'm beginning to think I'm a computer and I know I'm conscious. Good old-fashioned speciesism, is it? You made a different stuff to that guy so he doesn't feel the pain when you burn his house down. Still, you're going to have better grounds than that. Computers can remember things. So can tin cans, expertly arranged. Try harder. I disagree. Okay. Computers are electrical. You obviously don't really know what electricity is, and I've come to mythologize it. If I ran 100 volts through the tin can, would that satisfy you? Honestly, say something sensible or walk away. Right, I've had enough of you for the time being. You can come back when you're ready to participate like an adult. I'll never be ready to participate like an adult. Sorry. Moonshot. right. Okay. Well, come back. Well done. I set this on the thing and then pick it up. No. That's not very useful. Oh. So there. You do this. You go on there. Thanks muchly. Here we go.
I keep having these dreams. Great empty cities. Silent roads stretching for miles. The Earth from space, all dark. Not a single light to guide me home. But if someone really came from another world, what would the Earth look like to them? A wilderness? A wasteland? I don't think so. Even after thousands of years, they'd see a world shaped by our hand in every aspect of its being. They'd see the cities and the roads, the bridges, the harbors, and they would say, here lived a race of giants. These dreams, they scare me, but they also remind me that we built all of this.
I have come to see that these mysteries are not all for... Oh. Okay, fair. You've said that before. Let's look. It's the plaque with all of them on it. Are there only... Are there not more in this section? Really only... Okay. Still didn't see the star. It's fine. Whatever. Beep boop. Progress 9. From Bob Rakowski, Allied Nomadics. Ian, mailing list, progress report 9. The basic skeleton of the simulation is now running on EL. It's not plugged into the AI system yet, but in theory everything is ready. I guess the next step is to test whether the generated scenarios make sense, or do we wait for the iteration module to... Just War excerpt. Democrates Altar, or On the Just Causes for War Against the Indians by Juan Gines de Sepulveda. I don't know. Written in 1547 to justify the Spanish conquest of the Americas. The Spanish have a perfect right to rule these barbarians of the New World, who in humanity are as inferior to the Spanish as children are to adults, or women are to men, for there exists between the two a great a difference as, I might even say, between apes and men. Compare, then, these gifts with those possessed by these half-men, in whom you will barely find the vestiges of humanity, who not only do not possess any learning at all, but are not even literate and eat human flesh. Therefore, if you wish to reduce them, I do not say to our domination, but to a servitude a little less harsh, it will not be difficult for them to change their masters. Wow, what a dick. Osiris 3. The first wisdom, the scribe said to the dying man, is that as the world is made of 5 elements, so is the soul of man. Know therefore that in this life you are heart and shadow and name, and also Ka and Ba. Without all these you would not be a living being, but a thing. What is a man without a name who cannot speak of himself? What is a man without a shadow who is not anchored in the world? What is a man without a heart who can neither feel nor think? What is a man without a Ka who has no essence? What is a man without a Ba who is not himself, but like unformed clay? Therefore praise Osiris, the king of eternity, the lord of everlastingness, the eldest son of the womb of Nut, He who traverses millions of years in his existence. Here the translator is clearly inserting his own beliefs into the text. Okay. Sand blowing is untouched. Okay. Blown away. Right. Oh god. How do I get to you? Okay. Whoa, what was that? Okay, I don't want to go in there. Get the star. I want it. What happens if I do all three? Just for fun. Get up there somehow? Where am I gonna get a red beam from? There's always these mysterious missing red beams. Okay. Can't reach I need another box. Well, we'll think of Yeah, I'm enjoying it so far. Theory, this place is some kind of preserve for human history and we're the endangered species. Theory, trying to find answers will only bring pain, ceasing to care is the only escape. Theory, this guy's 10 times more help than you, Samsara, so shut your face. Theory, we're in some kind of incubator waiting to be hatched. Theory, if you know how little you wouldn't be... If you knew how little you know, you wouldn't be exposing it here. Thanks, dog. Dog doesn't got it. I figured it out, now what? The only meaningful purpose is to bring about an end to Burnus. Wow, shoot. Okay. While I'm in here, should I aim a red beam over to the other side somehow? Can I do that? Okay. I want to go up there. Do I? I don't know. Where am I trying to go? Okay, I want to do off hands. Ouch. Is that an option? No. Okay. That is third person view. Yeah, I'm a little robot man. Hey. How do I... I don't know. Can I get up that one? Blown into there? Hop along this if I ever make it up. Okay. I'm genuinely at a loss. Not even really sure how the second box helps. Can I go back to the other puzzle and disrupt his... Awesome. Doesn't look like it. That'd be funny though. Alright, you. What's happening here? Whoosh. Yeah. I'm feeling that there's a whoosh here, but it's a whoosh that I'm not getting. Just gonna start putting the box in front of various fans. See what happens. Whee. Whee. I need to change that now. Whee! Okay. What the hell am I meant to be doing? Need to turn this off. How the fuck? Do that? Is there a way to blow this box into one of those and knock it over? Like, what's happening? Need the second box for something. That much. I must be missing something. You're right. That fan, if I turn it on, will blow that box out, yes? So I need... turn off.
Here, those who are worthy may seek the counsel of my blessed messengers. But their wisdom shall not be given easily, for your accomplishments must be your own.
I don't want a hint, I just want... get up there. That's all I want. I guess it makes sense that this... okay, I had wondered. Okay, well, we're gonna take a break on this for a moment. Yeah, just box in there. Two boxes. Wait, shit. Oh, I done goofed. just one box over this time. Okay, why the hell is that one so hard? Oh, I don't know. Body and soul. But it is commonly supposed that the Egyptians believed the soul to live as long as the body continued undissolved, and therefore tried this method of eluding death. For the wise Egyptians, said Nicaea, think so grossly of the soul. If the soul could once survive its separation, what could it afterwards receive or suffer from the body? The Egyptians would doubtless think erroneously, said the astronomer, in the darkness of heathenism and the first dawn of philosophy. The nature of the soul is still disputed amidst all our opportunities of clearer knowledge. Some yet say that it may be material, who nevertheless believe it to be immortal. Sigma. From Sun Wei Yang to Arkady Chernyshevsky. Names are a funny thing. I remember how much we struggled to come up with a name for our project. All serious scientists name their projects by just translating them to Greek or Latin, right? Corpus made me think of some horrible disease, so we used the Greek word instead, soma. Quite appropriate. But then, since we needed corporate funding, we had to come up with a backronym. Corporations love backronyms, you know? They even sent us a list of buzzword-heavy suggestions to help us get started. Stuff like self-sufficient, orthostatic, modular, android, sustainable, observant, mechanized, anthropoid, skeuomorphic, omen-adaptable, mobile, anthropomaton. Soma... Oh, those are 3 different examples. Okay, I thought that seemed very long. Okay, after a while we got so frustrated that we started getting silly. Saber-toothed, overexcited murder android. Sentient orthopedic monkey automaton. Strange Olga's menacing assassinbot. Okay. But I need to do that one. Why does it hate me? Oh, this one over here. Do this one. Eagle's nest. Right. What's going on here? Oh, shit, there's a fan over there. Okay. Blew that all the way back over? Did. Momentarily interrupted the beam. can, I suppose. Shit. How can I do that in a way where I can be here when the fan turns off? That seems totally impossible. Something I'm missing about this puzzle and the next one. And I don't know what it is. But there's no way I could do that fast enough. Run through. Ideas, comments, suggestions. Oh. Oh. Oh my god. Holy shit. Okay. Alright. You can pick those up. My entire life has changed. I descend. Boxes? How does that work? I don't know. See what happens. Do I send me on a box? It's 2 boxes for a reason. Don't know what it is. We'll try this first. No? Okay. Yeah, I feel like I'm doing something now. At least. Okay. Can I send the box and then send myself really fast? No, I go too far. Okay. No. Oh, okay. I think I learned a thing that doesn't very much. But I'm still silly. Don't understand. Just send all of us over, it's fine. What the fuck? Okay. What other possible combination of things I'm meant to be doing? And like put it on and then take it off really fast? No, that doesn't help.
If this trial seems impossible
up.
to overcome, have no
Shut
fear. Return
up.
another time, and the answer
up.
may reveal itself.
No, shut up. That's how this works, that's fine. I just did this. I'm gonna do it again. Jeez. Okay, where is it that I land? That isn't. I've got boxes myself in your head. You know, we need to like adjust direction here. Okay, well now I know I can pick those up, we are gonna go look at the other one again. Is there even one I can get to pick up on this one? Okay. Right. Good. Grand. Whoosh. Okay, we have a second box, whatever that does. We have 2 fan things. Great. Okay. Wow, if only you were slightly to the side. Okay. Okay. One down. Just gotta take that. Okay. That's not the most helpful one to be down, though. Is it now? Holy shit. Did I not put one on that one? What am I doing? Okay, I don't have one for that. Okay. Oh, whoa, fuck me. Oh, man. Right. That still doesn't solve that issue. Though it's very fun. How do we block these? I'm trying to do right now. Thanks. Oh. Block the blue. I just didn't fucking hop over the wall. Oh. Can be over. Okay. Well, as dissatisfying as that is, I think we're going to end it here. It's been 3 hours. And maybe when I come back, I'll see whatever obvious thing it is. Because it's something obvious. So, thanks for watching. I'll still be streaming this the next few times I stream. So, hopefully I'll be less dumb next time. And it'll be great. It'll be really fun being less dumb. And so I will see you guys next time for more Talos Principle. Have a good night.